Hello, everybody. Welcome to the November MyPath MiniCast. I am your host, Tanisha Waddell Pyle.
Along with her co-host, John Soderberg.
Yes, and we are here this month, and you see our happy birthday sign here again because, although, again, like I said before, is that our Race Ethnicity Pathfinder group has been around for 2 years as of October 2020. This month in November is 1 full year that it has been in existence and open to all of MyPath. So this is 1 full year. So we have our nice little happy birthday sign here for the Race and Ethnicity Pathfinders. So yay! Happy anniversary or birthday to the Race and Ethnicity Pathfinders. So we also have our monthly awareness highlights. So you can see those here. And like I always say, just use those to help guide you or to help you do programming or anything that you need to do to help support you and guide you through the month about awareness for cultural awareness. All right. And next thing that we have is that Veterans Day is coming up. Veterans Day is coming up on November 11th. So that is on a Friday. But on Saturday, there is an event that MyPath has sponsored called by the Warrior Reunion Foundation. The Warrior Reunion Foundation is having a 5K walk, run, or ruck. And ruck just means that you would do that with a weighted backpack or a backpack on when you're doing your 5K. And this 5K actually is so cool because it is virtual and in person. So if you're in Lafayette, you can go out to Indiana Veterans Home to be able to participate. And you can find information as you see on the screen here right now. With that QR code, you can scan it or you can go to the Ready app and find a flyer in there to be able to sign up to register. MyPath values and recognizes the contributions that veterans have made and continue to make to our country, to our communities, and to our owners, and also to the individuals we serve. So like I said, whether you're in Wisconsin or Indiana, please make sure you join the MyPath 5K walk, run, or ruck in honoring a veteran that has impacted your life. And you can do that by writing the name on the bib, either downloadable or what they'll give you when you're at the actual event. And this again will happen on Saturday, November 12th. And you can do that virtually from no matter where you are, or you can do it on site. And like I was telling you, the Indiana, the Warrior Reunion Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And what they do is connect our nation's warriors with the one resource that can get them through anything. So with each other, they do this for to reconnect, to recover, and just really be able to build that camaraderie with each other. When you register for this 5K, you will also get a commemorative medal as well as a personalized mug. And if you do the event virtually, they will even ship that to you after the event. And that all comes with your registration fee. So just make sure you go to the Ready app or scan this QR code here and be able to access all the information you need about joining that 5K.
Nice, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, the one nice thing, I guess, maybe that COVID brought about was more virtual 5Ks because I've really enjoyed virtual 5Ks.
Yes.
So that's an awesome one to be able to do and participate in. I guess I am in Lafayette. I could do it live. But,
you can still do it virtually.
I can still do it virtually if I want to, too. Yeah. So nobody has to see me like huffing and puffing that I don't want to see me doing that. So that is really great. We also are going to have next a special guest speaker in honor of being the 1-year anniversary of the Race and Ethnicity Pathfinder team, but also just in honor of this individual. I'm not going to spoil it for you until you meet them, but they are our newest chair to the Race and Ethnicity Pathfinder team. So here is our interview through the magic of television.
Welcome to our special guest. As we were telling you guys earlier today that we were going to have a special guest, and our special guest is here all the way in our studio in Lafayette, Indiana, coming to us from Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. We have Callie Kleist. She is our race and ethnicity Ethnicity Pathfinders chair. And this is really special because we actually haven't had a guest in a while. So it's really neat that we have a guest in the studio to be able to talk, and so that you guys can learn more about her and just hear and learn about who Callie is. And this is also really neat because this is the 1 year anniversary of Race and Ethnicity Pathfinders being open to all of MyPath. So let's just jump right in, Callie. So why don't you just go ahead and share your name and your role and some of the duties that you do at MyPath.
All right. So I'm Callie Kleist. I'm a case coordinator at Genesee Lake School. I would say the main thing that I do is I'm the main contact for families of our clients here at Genesee Lake School and external stakeholders. So any of the treatment goals that they have or treatment plans or anything like that, I am the main contact for them. I also assist in medication reviews for the students, as well as semi-annual treatment plan meetings with mainly families and external stakeholders to discuss any treatment that's going on with the kids. So definitely there's a lot that ties into it. I kind of tell people sometimes the case coordinators are the face of which company they work at for a lot of the external people, because we're the people they see first. And then, of course, they get to see the staff and supervisors and stuff, which is great. But we are the main contact, pretty much.
Yeah, that's great. It's a big role, and it takes a big heart to be able to do it, right? So can you briefly share with us how you found your path here?
It started with a friend that I had in college. She started to work here. She graduated a year before me. And she started to work here and would just describe some of the stories that were happening here. And I was very intrigued by the population that we serve. It is pretty much what I've wanted to do for all throughout college. I got a psychology degree, so I definitely wanted to do something along the lines of this work, but didn't know where to start. When I started to look into MyPath in general, I was surprised at how big it was. And I know that there was Genesee Lake School in general was the closest to me, but there are a lot of different operating companies, which I think is great. So there's room to grow here and to advance by taking opportunities. But mainly just wanted to start in direct support here and kind of just see where it would take me, because it can go a lot of different directions. So I started off in the education department here at Genesee Lake School, and I loved it. Did that for 4 years, and I wanted to do more. In a sense, I wanted to learn more on the program side of things and just kind of figure out how to do that. I didn't really think that I would do kind of the social work aspect of it, but I wanted to be involved with the families as well. Being the first person that the families are dropping their child off to us, and that is very, very hard to do. So being the first person that they're kind of meeting and feeling comfortable with was something that I was really interested in. And I kind of knew that I wanted to be a case coordinator at some point. So when the opportunity arose, I took that opportunity to kind of learn more. And I've been in this role for almost 3 years, and I love it. It is difficult at times to have those difficult conversations with families, but being that person that can kind of reassure them that their child is safe here, and just discussing their treatment and going over goals that we have for the kids is just great. So that's kind of my path to where I am today.
For sharing that. It's been a journey that you've been on, and that's awesome. And now you have taken on a new journey here at MyPath, which is really great. You are now the chair of the Race and Ethnicity Pathfinders. And the Pathfinders, this group isn't new to you. So you've been around, like I said, even though we are celebrating our 1 year anniversary being open on MyPath, this group actually opened in October of 2020. And you have been here since day one. So now, like I said, you for the past couple months have been chair. So congratulations. You and Katie Swankwat are chairs of the Race and Ethnicity Pathfinder. So tell us why leading the Race and Ethnicity Pathfinders is important to you.
Oh, it's a loaded question. I think when I started at MyPath, there was no one in leadership that looked like me. And that can be discouraging. I didn't feel like I really had a voice, or that I didn't really feel comfortable discussing any sort of microaggressions that might be happening, or any potential discrimination that I felt was happening when I first started at MyPath. That's something that has evolved over time and I've become more comfortable with. And I think that this group has helped me personally with that a lot, to feel like I have a voice and to feel like I can speak up against microaggressions and discriminations and anything really to do with marginalized groups. That didn't happen overnight for me. And I think that I just want to be that representation and that voice for people who were in the spot that I was in, that didn't feel that they had a voice at the time. And then hopefully them seeing someone who looks like them in a position of leadership, giving them a voice and making them feel more comfortable to come forward and discuss any potential discrimination that they are feeling or seeing against our co-owners and our clients especially.
Well, I have no doubt you will be able to achieve that in this role for sure. So then one last question for you. What excites you the most about the Race and Ethnicity team and leading it?
I think what I just talked about mostly. I think that speaking up for me is something that makes me feel empowered, almost in a sense, that I haven't felt I think that I felt comfortable in my personal life and or with certain coworkers to have difficult conversations. But I think that I'm excited that this opens it up to not just GLS, but MyPath in general and all of our operating companies. I'm excited that it's on such a larger scale. It's something that I feel like I've been doing on a smaller scale and becoming more comfortable with and kind of building on over time. But this just it's exciting to have such a larger group to reach, I guess I would say. I think for our clients, I'm excited because we are having conversations that are overdue, just kind of about the different supports that they need, the different products that they need. And it's exciting to be a part of those conversations and to be a part of those difficult conversations, but to enhance our quality of care in general is exciting.
Absolutely. And I mean, that's just definitely one of the goals that we want to make sure that we keep pushing forward in MyPath is, like you said, adding better quality of care, so that higher value added service, and also even for our owners to redefine that owner experience so that they know that they have a voice, they have a place, they have a sense of belonging, and that these groups can amplify those experiences to do things that we need to do in our company to make sure that we are truly creating a diverse, equitable, and inclusive MyPath. And I'm just really very, very happy to have you on board and that you are a part of this, because like I said, you have been a part of this for a very long time. And the fact that you're actually leading this group to help change, to bring change, to enhance things in this company, from our practices to our policies to the way that we serve our clients, is very, very important. So could not be happier to have you here on our team. So to join the Pathfinders and be a part of leadership at MyPath. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy to be here. I think having these conversations and these Pathfinders groups, naturally just flows over into our quality of care, which will flow over into the community and just make it more, just make MyPath and the community that surrounds us a more inclusive, hopefully a more inclusive place to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our goal.
Hear that for sure. All right. Well, that pretty much wraps up the interview. And John or Callie, if you have anything else to add, this is the time to do it, or we'll just sign off here in a little bit.
Don't have anything else to add.
All right. Awesome. Well, again, thank you so much for joining us in the studio. Technology. So thank you so much. And you have a great rest of your day. And
you too.
On Race Ethnicity Pathfinder that meets third Thursday of the month. You guys can check the Pathfinder landing page, all the information in the Ready app to get to that meeting. So we hope to see you there.
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right, so that was great. It was great meeting Callie and hearing about her experiences, what she's excited about, what really drives her to do this work. I thought it was just really great information, and I look forward to everything she's going to achieve and we're going to achieve with her and with her leadership and guidance as well.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Just really honored to have her on board. And like she shared, she's been here since the beginning. So as we celebrate this anniversary, she has been around since day one back in 2020 of Race and Ethnicity Pathfinder being open to everybody. And what a treat it is that now she's leading the Race and Ethnicity Pathfinder group. So yeah.
Truly can grow here.
Yes.
I think that is great.
Yes.
So just want to also remind everybody that our Pathfinder meeting minutes can be found in the Ready app. You can also find the Pathfinder communities in Ready app as well. So Pathfinder communities are a way for individuals to connect with one another across all our operating companies through the Ready app, and you can find that info in there as well. As we always say, if you don't have a Ready app, you should probably get it. And with that, unless Tanisha has more, that is us for the month of November.
That is it. We'll see you next month.
See you next month.